Thank you guys so much for speaking with me today.
Hi, thank you for being here.
We was able to see the first 4 episodes. What a great kickoff to the second season. I'm loving how involved all of you are this season. I feel like last season, everyone kind of played a back story to the main story, but this time you all are very much involved, very together. So for me, my biggest question for you guys is, what did surprise you the most about this season regarding your characters?
Ooh, that's a good question.
That's a good one.
I don't know about you guys, but for me, it was, they didn't give us, most shows, they don't give you just all 10 episodes. They were like writing as they were going. So I don't know about you guys, but for me, it was like, how's the season end? Do I have a twist in my character?
Yeah.
So they have it, and they were very like hush hush because they wanted the reaction when we read it and we're at the scene to be like more realistic, I think. I don't know, but
For me, it was more like as a group, because, we all had tried so hard to become comfortable with the sport last season. And then this season, we're comfortable with each other, but not with a whole intensive camp. So I was just kind of like, how is this going to work? And like Maxwell said, we didn't know what was going to happen. We only got certain scripts at a time. So it was very mysterious for me.
Yeah, kind of seeing how our character goes. It was kind of like cliffhanger of each episode, and we were trying to kind of be like, okay, like try and talk to directors and writers and try and get little hints, but they kept their lips sealed on what was going to happen.
Yeah, I agree with Taegan on that. We tried our best to get hints. They said nothing. They knew what we were doing, so they was like, you know what? Let's just play it off as if we don't know what they're asking.
Did that add to the stress though? Or did you guys just kind of feel this is second season, I feel safe in the hands of the writers, so I'm just going to trust that they know what they're doing?
I thought it was fun. I thought it was really fun that I would just jump into it rather than like really examine it. Because that for me, it makes me more comfortable being like, okay, you know what? I feel better going into it like more naturally than like picking a certain persona to put on,
Yeah.
So.
I'm not gonna lie, I was actually very anxious to read the script for this season. Like literally every time we started an episode, I was like, okay, I want to see what we're going to be doing tomorrow. I want to see what this scene is, what this episode is going to be about. So I was really anxious. So yeah.
I find it pretty exciting. I find it exciting, not really know what was going to happen next. Like I remember when we got the last episode for season 2, the script. I think you guys had already read it. I was like, guys, no spoilers. And I was like freaking out trying to read it. So I thought it was pretty exciting.
Yeah.
So what are you guys hoping fans get from this season?
I hope the fans see just kind of like how great this group is and just the overall message of like inclusion, because as you can even see in the trailer, we came into this camp as kind of like outcasts. We're not as trained or professional as any of the other kids. So just kind of seeing that overall being in a group and having a bond is way stronger than being a professional NHL player who has the #1 ranking in the camp. So
What about the rest of you?
Well, I would say friendship was a really important message and element of the show. So I think just viewers will get to see that, kind of like you said. We have this group of kids who all have this great bond, and they're all sticking together at this camp, even when things get a little intense throughout it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, thank you guys so much for speaking with me. I'm so excited for everyone to see the new season.